as we are nearing the end of college football as a whole. 14, my mistake, 17-3. Michigan over Washington. We welcome you back to year 7 of Reapers football, which is surprisingly good football. I am Original Biggie One. Shout out to my man Trigger. Shout out to Goonmaster. Shout out to Virtual Football Gamer over on X. You know, X gonna give it to you. Going up against Texas, number 7, in a 1v1. My mistake. Going up against Texas, which is 1-1, not 1v1. Although, after seeing some bad commentary earlier today, yeah, you're not the best at that Madden game. The bad one. As always, we will take a look at the top 25, look at the players of the week, head into scouting, and then get into the game going up against Texas before facing, I believe we are going to be in conference play next week. Yes, sir, going up against Georgia Southern and opening it up in MAC play. And so heading into the top 25, we have Wisconsin at 1. We have Oklahoma State at 2. We have Ohio State at 3. We have Oklahoma at 4. We got Michigan at 5. Currently number 1. Up 17-13 over Washington with 12:50 left in the first half. We have FIU, JMU, the letter U at number 6. We got Texas at 7. We got Cal dropping from 1 to 8. We have Oregon at 9. Florida at 10. North Carolina at 11. Army at 12. We have Georgia Tech at 13. Alabama at 14. South Carolina at 15. Iowa State at 16. Utah at 17. Tennessee at 18. Illinois at 19. Arkansas losing but still in the top 25 at 21. We have Clemson. We have Minnesota at 22. We have Air Force at 23. NC State at 24. And we have Texas A&M at number 25, excuse me. Dealing with the other receiver votes, Stanford, TCU, LSU, Auburn, Michigan State, and Purdue. But TCU and Auburn have dropped out. Heading into the Heismans, we have Donald Chase at number 1 at NIU. We got Regan McBride of Arkansas at number 2. We got Adrian Williams of South Carolina at number 3. We have Robert Little at number 4 out of LSU. And Danny Turner of Florida at number 5. Taking a look at players of the week. So we have Aaron Mosley out of North Carolina and Sidney Jenkins out of Georgia. Same thing for the ACC, Mosley and Justin Herron. So this is all ACC or North Carolina. Over in the Big Ten, Aaron Carter out of Michigan and Paul Brown. I'm assuming no relation to original Paul Brown out of Purdue. Out of the Big 12, Heath Thomas and Marquise. I believe that's Marquise White out of Oklahoma State. Apologies, Marquise. Out of the American, we got Joe West out of the Navy. And A.J. Carter out of Rutgers. Oh, J-I-U. U-U-U. The letter U. All types of U's. About Jamal Rent. Oh, that's Edmonds. I thought it was Reynolds. Oh, jeez. See, it's always about that time. And my goal for the offense. Over in the Independents, we got... Is that Laurie or Leonard? Oh, I can't feel... Hold on, let me see. Lauren. It's Lauren Woods, and Jesse Bush. We got a Mark. Yeah, Kevin is better. I'm just saying. So we got Mark Kilpatrick out of regular Ohio, and Donald Chase out of NIU. Over in the Mountain West, Anthony Jones and James Cameron out of the Air Force. Over in the Pac-12, Josh Parker and Richard Perry out of regular Colorado. In the SEC, Patrick Brewster out of Florida and Sidney Jenkins out of Georgia. And finishing off in the Sun Belt, Joe Hall out of Appalachian State and Jim Jackson of ULL. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. That was touchdown. I know, bro. That was touchdown. All right, so going back to recruiting. So we have Brewster of Trey in the lead. We got McMillan. As a matter of fact, McMillan will probably be recruited for next week. Let's just scout the rest of you. So 78 in strength, 73 block shed, 72 in power moves. Tackle is 74, so that's pretty good, all things considered. But he will most likely be recruited next week. We got John Williams at number 1 in the lead. We got Adam Rucker in the lead. Daniel Ware in the lead. Andre Ratliff, my mistake. Jeez, yeah, it's about this time, and it's not even 7. We got James Carey in the lead, in the small lead. Got Greg Mays in the lead. And then we got Kevin Palmer, so we could probably move Palmer all the way to 500. We also picked up Charles Mitchell, Joe Johnson, Chris James, and Matt Hartman. Looking at the stats for Hartman, you might as well just scout the rest of Hartman. So 81 strength, but 73 on the impact block, 65 on the run block. I don't think that that's a good idea, seeing as that we still don't have a offense. And 75 on the pass block. Dealing with Chris James. Yeah. He could be good at linebacker? Maybe? Let me see. 6'3", 198. Yeah, you're, if anything, you might be redshirt next year. Dealing with Joe Johnson. Again, really not much, dealing with his strength being at 77, but his impact block at 77. And his pass block being at an 80. But again, we still don't know how to run the football. And again, Charles Mitchell, probably the MVP so far, with the strength being an 84, impact at 84, and pass block at a 86. And surprisingly, the run block is at 77. So, I mean, he's the MVP for this year. Kevin Palmer. See, this is why I need to get more kickers and punters. Greg Mays. That's not too bad. We need to see what the kick power is. James Carey. 93 and 77. He could be a good punter. I do need to see what Greg Mays' kick power is, but if anything, he can probably be the kicker when this is all said and done. But Ratliff, again, his strength being at 81, that's pretty much a given. And again, Black Sheddon at 81. Yeah, he will be a force if we get him as the recruit. Same thing with Daniel Ware, again, 78, but we also need to see the impact block. I think it will probably be around maybe 74 74, maybe? Or 77, one of the two. Adam Rucker. Again, the only reason why is because of the strength being at 81. John Williams. So we have to get all of his scouting done. Again, probably his agility will be maybe at 85, 86, give or take. McMillan's already done. And then Brewster. We need to work on, see what his agility is, but not too bad. Let's look at another talent on the board before we head into this game with Texas. And let's just look at bench press. Because I already know we got a few people. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ah, the other Hartman. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. Probably gonna be with Washington next week, so. Alright, so 33 guard. Greg Ryan. So let's check him out real quick. Oh, I can't even check him out. Yeah, so who's in the lead? I think. Yeah, so let's bring McMillan off real quick. See what's going on with Greg Ryan. Yes, let's give that man a scholarship. And then let's split. Let's give 300 to Greg Ryan. And put the rest on back on McMillan. So that's at 120. Oh yeah, let's put McMillan back at 200. There we go. All right, save. And so, dealing with Lee Corso, all money is on Texas. Again, best defense in the NCAA. Pass defense, it is a work in progress, but again, ranked 62, that's a hell of a lot better than being ranked 108, give or take, because of what happened last time. As for the offense, there is no hope. We just don't have an offense. But Brewster has been doing pretty good. 4 touchdowns to 1 interception. We're not going to pay attention to the running game because we don't know how to run the ball. Team leaders, we got Lawrence with 19 tackles. Pat Jones with 1 interception. And again, Kyle Lawrence with 8 sacks. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the stats real quick. Alright, so Bowser at 427. Everybody's over 1,000. Maybe if you can block a little bit more, I appreciate it. We're not even going to talk about running. We're not going to do that. Marcus Kelly at 121. Receiving. Dealing with tackles, we have Grant at number 1. Representing the MAC. Pretty good. And then Kyle Lawrence in 3rd place at 19. Dealing with sacks, yeah. Brandon White and Kyle Lawrence. Who will probably get the most sacks? My money is on Kyle Lawrence, but Brandon White can come out of nowhere. Or maybe David Davis. Again, we have 1 interception by Pat Jones. And dealing with the kickers, Chris Logan's longest field goal is 45 yards so far. But it's only week 6. Alright, so underdog big time. 95 going up against a 74. We will probably... We do white black. Yeah, there we go. Again, we will remain into California and change the playbook. It is now 6 feet deep, and hopefully we can bring more pressure to... Oh, shit, son. He's on fire. Oh, let me get the soundbite for that.
He's on fire!
That's what I'm talking about. And so heading into this matchup, again, we don't have an offense. We don't even know what an offense is. Meanwhile, for the defense, first in the NCAA at 7.7 points. Yards first at 177.7. Pass yards 62nd at 195. And we are negative 16 against the run. That is awesome. Meanwhile, for the Longhorns, I think maybe just working on the passing yards. I mean, 477 yards. Yeah. Yeah, Sean. All right, so have to look at Ham, look at Randall, and look at Osborne. But the halfback is injured. Burke is injured. Will be out for 3 weeks. Let's do this. Hopefully bring a little bit pressure. Because, I mean, 8 sacks and 6 sacks in a total of, I believe, over 30 sacks? Yeah, it's looking good for the defense that actually came alive in year 7. I mean, I kind of wish that they came alive after year 3, but again, live from DKR, Texas Memorial Stadium, over in Texas, DVT. Hopefully DVT can get in the top 25 conversation after 7 years, while still not having an offense. Longhorns look to kick, and it looks like DVT will be receiving, so we will get to see this offense for the first time. Marcus Kelly with 17 yards on the return, and here comes Bowser and the offense. You know, can the offense actually do the offensive thing, which is score points? Bowser taking off, and here we go. Trying to break a tackle and a loss of 2. Brian on the sack and brings up a 2nd and 12. Already bad news for the Reapers. And that went nowhere for Luke Barrett. -3. Brings up a 3 and 15. See, offense. Okay, offense. Can he do one thing? Can he score 10 points? I know that's kind of hard, but can you do that? Let the defense take care of it. Breaks the tackle. Gain of 14. And brings up a 4th down. Set done on the reception. And we can finally see the defense. The good offense on the field, which in reality is the defense. Tight end in motion. And that went absolutely nowhere. Wood, with -3 on the carry, brings up a 2nd and 13. I tell you right now, this defense is really scary. Brings up a 2nd and 13. Little over 3.5 in the first quarter. Hand off again and instantly stopped. Wood with -4 on the carry brings up a 3rd and 17. Brandon White on the tackle. Wood trying to get out of that situation, and it went nowhere. 3rd and 17. With the ball on the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion. Card completed. Gain of 10 in brings up a 4th down. Quentin Ward on the tackle. Offense trying to do something, and they continue to do nothing. See, I told you to score 7. You could probably score 3. It doesn't really matter. Ward on the handoff, and again, instantly stuck. Jeremy Minor on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 13. Reapers decide to stay in the 4-2-5. Split receiver back. Long completed to Justice. And that was a touchdown to... Who made the tackle? I believe Pat Jones made the tackle. But again, Marshall on the reception. And not a bad start for Texas. As we're closing in on the first quarter. Still no score. Probably an option. And instantly stuffed again. Kyle Lawrence on the tackle. And brings up another 2nd and 13 for Texas.
Here we go. 180. Wide. 80.
Receiver in motion. Running that option again and again. Instantly stuffed and brings up a 3rd and 17. David Davis on the tackle. Again, easy for me to say. I'm going to just call you Double D. And we have reached the end of the first quarter. Still no score. Defense actually kept them in check. Offense, I don't know what the offense is doing. I know you need to do something. I mean, that's kind of how you play the game to score points. 3rd and 17. And what a tackle by Larson. And brings up a 4th down for Texas. Again, first sack of the day for DVT. Offense continue not to do offense because that's what the offense does. Running out of the option again. And what a tackle by Ward.
Loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
And instantly, Quentin Ward saving a nearing touchdown for DVT and brings up a 2nd and 11. Texas in the shotgun. Handoff, and again it went nowhere. No, loss of 3. Loss of 3 by Wood yet again and again. This defense proving to be number 1. Texas 0 for 2 on 3rd down. Again, 3:30 left in the first half. Bringing the pressure yet again. Who is covering that man?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Still first down.
Texas being bailed out with a personal foul. Why is this owl on the field? What is wrong with you? And a new set of down for Texas. Ball completed, breaks the tackle, and Ham could be picked. And what a touchdown saving tackle by Larson. Ham on the completion. Pat Jones on the attempt to tackle down the sideline. And a touchdown saving tackle by Ryan Larson. As DVT decides to switch to a 4-4. And touchdown, Texas. Burrow on the touchdown. And oh boy, DVT is down by 7 or 6 right now. But that pressure was coming. All right, offense, can you do this one thing called offense? I know you're not doing a good job of it, but hopefully we could get a good drive. And so here we go for this DVT offense, back in the shotgun. And again, and up to the running back. Barrett with a gain of 3 and brings up a 2nd and 7.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Again, running out of the hurry-up offense. Scream, trying to break a tackle and a gain of nothing. But is it a positive nothing? I believe it is. Offense really hasn't been doing a good job as of late. Offensive coordinator looking to see what adjustments we can make. Rolls to the right, caught and completed. Trying to break 2 tackles and most likely a personal foul.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That will bring DVT to the 47-yard line with 2 minutes left, give or take. What am I saying? AKA, it is the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute words, Obi-Wan. It is the 2-minute warning. Bowser in the split black. Bowser in the split back. Jeez. I mean, I know it's cold over here, but jeez. Gain of 6 and brings up a 2nd and 4. Barrett all by himself to the left. And up to Barrett. That is a gain of nothing, like always. Bowser looking to see if we can make some adjustments. Throwing to the right. Throw con completed. Completion 2 set done, and that will be a 1st down for the Reapers.
That makes it 1st and 10.
1:31 left in the first half. Barrett to the left of Bowser. That's Bowser. Throwing to the left, trying to take off. Fumble and recovery. See, this is why we need to get a better quarterback. We need to get a quarterback that can throw. Instead of just take off all the time. 2nd and 15, 1:03 left in the first half. That's Bowser. What to throw? Caught and completed. Completion to Marcus Kelly. Gain of 8. Reapers not doing too bad on 3rd down, 4 for 7. Less than a minute, hand off to Barrett. Barrett. And so this will be a 51 field goal attempt for Logan. What do you do? most likely a false start.
False start. Offense.
And it will most likely keep DVT out of field goal range. Yeah, see, this is the reason why we can't offense the offense. Punt by McNeil, and that will be a touchback. Again, Marshall looking like a NFL-ready quarterback. We will go back into the 4-2-5 and again just blitz heavy. And hopefully get to the quarterback more. Bring the pressure again. Con completed to Justice. Trying to stiff arm. And that will be a first down, Texas. 24 seconds left. Bring the pressure yet again and brings up a 2nd and 10. Williams on the coverage. Broken tackle and down with another second. I believe that was Kyle Lawrence on the sack. No, it was CJ Hall. CJ Hall on the sack. And brings up a 3rd and 13. And what a deflection. Good coverage by Jeremy Minor and brings up a 4th down. So we will probably get 4 seconds left. Marcus Kelly on the return. Hopefully he could put the Reapers in at least maybe field goal position. Maybe? Fumbled by Kelly. Pick right back up. And what a hit with, again, 4 seconds left. All right, so throw it deep and see what happens. Bowser. Going to the right, throws it deep. Deflected and incomplete. And at halftime, it is 7-0, Texas in the lead. DVT offense on 3rd down wasn't too bad. 4 for 7, I believe. But again, we need to do offense. At least we kept Texas' running game in check so far. Most likely, we will see the defense. What am I talking about, Obi-Wan? We will see the defense on the field as we begin this 2nd half. Dan Wood on the return, 23 yards. Again, we will remain in the 4-2-5. I don't know, seeing as that it's screaming 4-4, but we will see. And what a tackle by Lawson. And -3 on the carry, on the option. And brings up a 2nd and 13.
Check three.
Running on the option again. Broken tackle, and that will be a gain of 6 for Marshall. Texas 1 for 4 on 3rd down. Bring the pressure yet again, and what a hit! 3rd sack of the game for DVT, and Kyle Lawrence with the sack. And good job by this Reapers defense. And as of right now, touchdown Washington. Marcus Kelly on the return. And Kelly goes to the right a little bit. And a 12-yard return. Let's see if the Reapers offense can do, you know, offensive things like score. Pretty sure that's kind of important. Bowser all by himself. And trying to take off, and it went nowhere. David Houston on the sack. Brings up a 2nd and 16. And it is confirmed. Washington is scoring, so apparently not like this offense. Jeez, what is going on? Barry with -3 on the run. But over here in the BCS, it is 17-10. Michigan in a 7-point lead. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, Bowser trying to throw it. Yeah, offense. Can we play defense on offense? And Texas scored again. Fantastic. And the offense refused not to do the offensive thing, which is offense. So there you go. Again, gain of nothing but wood. Minor on the tackle. And yeah, in negative yardage, so that's good. I mean, I kind of wish we had an offense. Broken tackle by Marshall. And that will be a gain of 8. Third and 2. Again, hopefully we can get a turnover. Bring the pressure yet again. Throw completed. And what a tackle. Again, Lawson on the tackle. And it, oh boy, we get to see the offense again. Offense, I know that I don't know, man. This hopefully we can continue getting the offensive line. Oh, I missed the cut. And Dame Wood in positive yardage for the first time. As we end the 3rd quarter, Texas up by 14. And I know frustration for this DBT. But I don't know what's going on. I mean, Reaper's offense not doing the offensive thing and trying to score some points, but yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. As we begin the 4th quarter, Reapers down by 14. We will see. Bring the pressure yet again. Caught by Justice, and Justice down the sideline and touchdown. Wait a minute. Justice on the reception and brings up in 1st and goal. As this game is nearing out of reach, and as a matter of fact, if Texas does score, it will most likely be over because, again, we can't offense. And touchdown, Texas. Dan Wood on the touchdown. What are you doing? Oh, boy. Running out of the option, and again, -4 for Marshall.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
I thought the special teams was pretty good. Apparently not.
Check 3, check 3. Slam. Ready. Slide 80.
-2 for Dan Wood.
That is a loss of 3 yards.
David Davis on the tackle.
3rd down.
And brings up a 3rd and 16.
Man left, man left. He's checking, he's checking. Ready.
Incomplete pass, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Texas with the ability to go up by 24. This will be a 51-yard field goal. Kick is up. And wide to the right. So hopefully the offense can score 3. But more importantly, we know that we are not ready yet to face a Big 12. And that will most likely be roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. Automatic first down.
As they are finally in Texas territory. 1st and 10, 3:30 left in the game. Bowser with the throw, caught and completed, and what a hit. But Seth Dunn held on to it.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Larry. Speed it up. Watch 42. Check 42.
Buried to the left for Bowser.
Bruin.
As we are under 3 minutes. Bowser with the throw. Caught and completed. And 2-yard gain for Seth Dunn. Wow, 10 for 21 for Seth Bowser. 10 of 21 for Bowser. Jeez, yeah. I mean, we need to think of something. Seth Dunn again. So can we make Seth Dunn number 1? As the Reapers stay on the field. Again, this game has been over, but here we go, 4th and 3. Caught and completed, and Texas will take over with 2:27 left. Yeah, you kind of didn't kneel. You didn't do that. Wood on the carry and a gain of 5.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
I mean, he's barely over positive yards, so that's good.
Ready. Wide 80.
-3 for Marshall, and that will bring up another 3rd down.
3 yards on the play.
David Davis on the tackle.
3rd and 8.
Again, good job by this DVT defense. 1 for 7 on 3rd
Here
down.
we go. 180.
Hand off to Lawson, or hand off to Wood. 1st down, Wood, and that will most likely be the game. Let's get Wood at 30 yards, and Texas will probably take a kneel. Again, tough loss for the Reapers. Despite not having an offense, jeez. Final score 21-0. Texas over DVT. And the Reapers suffering their first loss of the year in year number 7.
21. Nothing.
Again, Dan Wood, player of the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.
But I don't know what happened with this offense. I mean, the offense not doing the offensive thing, which is score. Maybe we need to change the pace. Maybe we need to change quarterbacks. But Texas going to 2-1. DVT dropping to 3-1. And heading into conference play next week, going up against Georgia Southern. I mean, if anything, at least we got 3 sacks. Hopefully. Again, that touchdown by Dan Wood. But I mean, at least we get 3 sacks, so. See, I don't even want to go into the game stats. I know that Neil Bowser threw an interception and had like 60 yards, so there we go. As we take a look at games around the country, ECU losing to Tulane 27-24. That looked like a more enjoyable game than the game we actually played. The Zips with the win over Kent State 38-28. Wisconsin with the win over BYU 34-3. Old Dominion losing to Utah State 31-24. Rutgers with the win over USF 31-14. And Michigan State with the win over Indiana 33-21. Yeah, we're not doing the offensive thing, which is points. Set down player of the game. That really was not saying much. And Ryan Larson as defensive player of the game. All right. What up, save? All right, so heading into the depth chart. Do we really want to go back to Blake Young? I really don't want it to be Sim, so let's do Blake Young. So Blake Young will get to start next week. And let's advance to week number 7. But again, a tough loss for the Reapers. Again, suffering their first loss of the year. And heading into conference play, that's not good. Especially not having an offense. I mean, holy. This is not good. But also, hopefully, we could get some recruits. Maybe? Maybe going in a Colorado route. You know, going 3-0 and then going kind of mid the rest of the year. But we have recruited JT McMillan. And Danielle Ware is ready to visit, and the same goes for Trey Brewster. Alright, so we can make this adjustment right now. Hold up, save. Alright, so with Brewster, Horeb. See the rest of scouting? Yeah, Brewster's looking pretty good. Pursue 78. Zone 70. Press is 72. Man, 69 still needs some improvement, but overall not looking bad. Alright, so let's do Central Michigan. And then Danielle Ware. I mean, you could do Central Michigan as well. All right, so scouted completely. Impact block at an 83, which is pretty good, all things considering that his strength is below 80. But again, being at 83, that's not too bad. All right, so we got Brewster coming in. We just got the rest of John Williams. Agility at 86, so that's pretty good. Adam Rucker. Run block at a 76. See, we already got Ware. Ratliff. Again, he doesn't look too bad. And hopefully we can recruit him. 93 for kick power and 77 for accuracy. If anything, you will most likely be a punter. That's why you're... Oh, come on. We can't get the kick power? Ah, alright. Let's see. Kevin Pump. See. Alright. Alright, let's bring... Greg Ryan. Words, Obi-Wan. Let's bring Greg Ryan to 500. Impact block, really not too bad. But... Ooh, no, that's... Nope. Alright. But so far, not a bad recruiting class. Again, everybody is in the lead. Except for that offensive line guy. I forgot his name already. Okay, so we are looking for... Let's go for everybody again. And we're taking a look at speed. So you are at 21. You are Ricky Harris. Let's give you a scholarship. And let's see what you're about. Let's see. Hit power 64. Pursue 68. Play recognition 65. But his man coverage is 77. So, yeah, we're going to bid him. Going to put him all the way up. Alright, let me shut down, reopen, and heading into conference play for the first time in franchise history. You're watching Reapers Football. relive the joy, relive the passion, relive down the sideline. A collection dedicated to football games throughout my years, from the PlayStation to PC. Replay and enjoy your favorite classic football games, the ones you'll remember to the ones you'll never forget.
Down the sideline!
Down the sideline. The link is in the description below. As we return back to Reapers football, I am Original Biggie One. Hope everybody's doing well on this Monday night. At halftime, 17-10, Michigan in the lead over Washington. But right now, focus on conference play for the first time in franchise history, going up against Georgia Southern. And the Reapers coming off a devastating and embarrassing loss, losing 21-0 over Texas. Mainly because of the offense refused to do the offensive thing, which is score points. But I mean, what do I know? Dealing with the quarterback situation, Blake Young will get the start over near Bowser. Hopefully, Blake Young can do this one thing called passing. But as of right now, the defense is doing a pretty good job. And confirming then, Frank Grimm will be back next year for year number 8. So we are live from Allen E. Paulson Stadium. And opening up on conference play. Oh boy, we get to see the offense do the offensive thing, which kind of is nothing. Kelly on the return. And 27 yards on the return. And here comes Blake Young and the offense. Barrett to the right. And of course, taken off. Breaking multiple tackles, and it will be a gain of 1 because, yeah, Blake Young doesn't know how to throw the football. Second and 9 for DVT. Running in the read option. And so far, the Reapers continue not to do this one thing called offense. Third and 12, DVT. And Blake Young trying to take off. He should have took off because apparently that was going to be a first down. And all of a sudden, the offense refused to do the offensive thing, which is, you know, offense. I mean, imagine that. First attempt for Gassel. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean Georgia Southern. And that went nowhere. Rick McFadden with -4 on the carry. And Brandon White with the tackle. First time in conference play for DVT as a whole. And switching from the independent to the MAC. That's a catch? I mean, if you say so. I kind of really don't want to challenge it just for the fact that, yeah, that's not going to be good. Bring the pressure yet again. And down with a sack. Brian Larson on the sack and brings up a 2nd and 11. I was about to say Roach was about to take off. Again, DVT will stay in the 4-2-5 defense, seeing as that the defense is actually working from one. Roach taking off again, and that will be a gain of 2. Brings up a 3rd down.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Again, Georgia Southern running in the no huddle offense. Calling complete and brings up a 4th and 1.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 4th and
And Georgia Southern decides to go for it. Running the option again and just stop. And a good job by the DVT defense on that receiver option. And oh boy, you get to see the offense. And hey, look at that. The offense actually scored. So now we can do the defense thing, which is, you know, attack. Beginning of the 3rd quarter, 17-10 Michigan, and an interception. Running on the option again, and that went nowhere.
That's a loss of 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
-5 on the carry. I'm not sure why is that even a sack. So, I mean, I think that should count as a sack. No idea, but nonetheless, 2nd and 15 for Georgia Southern. Running the... Why do we keep doing... You know what, let me be quiet because the offense is not doing the offense thing, so... There you go. Boston bringing the pressure, and here he comes. And who is covering this man? What the hell? Broken tackle. And Spicer down the sideline and saving a touchdown. Who is covering that man?
That makes it 1st and 10.
1st and 10. And what a hit. Matt Roach, 3 for 4 for 75 yards.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Bringing the pressure yet again. And that will be a gain of nothing for Matt Roach. Andrew Riggs on the tackle. And this is the end of the 1st quarter. Reapers up by 7. I don't know how we get up by 7, but we are up by 7. And hopefully the defense will continue to, you know, stop the offense. Beginning of the 2nd quarter, Georgia Southern, 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Running that receiver screen. And that will be a 1st down for Georgia Southern. By the way, you knew that was coming, and yet it's a 1st down by Georgia Southern, starting off in the 2nd quarter. Running on the quarterback keeper. Roach gets into 1st and goal yardage. And the Eagles are looking to respond. Roach again on the run. And brings up a 2nd and goal. 5 yards on the carry. And touchdown, Georgia Southern. Matt Roach on the run. And the Reapers defense trying to see what is going on. Because I know it's not offense. I mean, why would you do such a thing? Keeping on the quarterback keeper. All right, we need to do something.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Because, I mean, switching to a... Trying to keep... Oh, he was wide open. 6-yard reception for Moore and brings up a 3rd and 1.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Calling completed, broken tackle and 1st down, Georgia Southern. 3:10 left in the 1st half. And again, this Reapers defense is stumped. Calling completed to Lawson. And a gain of 4.
Check three.
Completion to Spicer, and what a hit. But it'll be another 1st down for Georgia Southern. And again, this team is just stomped. But then again, this team is actually doing the offensive thing, which is, you know, on the quarterback keeper. And that would be -1 for Matt Roach.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
And finally, the Reapers can take a break and refocus what's going on. So we will go to the 4-4, but just keep the pressure going. Again, Rich Gross is in.
Timeout called by the defense.
And DBT takes the timeout.
Switch.
Oh, that's still kind of not good. And what a sack by, who was it? That's Kyle Lawrence yet again with a sack. Move right past the left tackle. And now bring up a 3rd and 16 with 2:23 left in the 1st half. Georgia Southern 3 for 4 on 3rd down. Con completed, but a gain of 3 and brings up a 4th down. Marcus Kelly on the return. And we will probably get the DBT offense with about 1:40 left in the 1st half. Most likely, yep, and it's a touchback. Defense actually bringing it, but again, we are kind of lost because the offense refused to do the offensive thing, which is move the ball down the field and score points. I mean, I know that's kind of an alien concept at this point, seeing as that we are dead last in the league, but nonetheless, Blake Young. What a throw, deflected and nearly intercepted. And Blake Young threw a touchdown. Well, good for you. Can you do it again? Because I appreciate it. Barrett to the right. Blake Young with the throw. And diving catch. Kevin Martin on the reception, and that will be a 1st and 10 for DBT. Again, Barrett to the left of Young. And what a strike. Chris Johnson on the reception, 18 yards. And a 1st and 10 for DBT. Inside of Georgia Southern territory, barely. Blake Young on the throw, and he dropped it like usual because we cannot do the thing called catch it. I'm pretty sure that that's how you do it, but not this time. Second and 10, Young with the throw, caught and completed, and what a hit. Barrett on the reception, gain of 4, and brings up the 3rd and 6.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Barrett now to the right of Young. 1:10 left in the first half, setting up for that screen. Pound completed. And brings up a 4th and 1. And we will see what the Reapers do. Go for it or go for the punt. And they decide to go for it. Again, this is conference play. As Young. Caught and completed and first down DBT. David Hill on the reception. And DBT is on the move. A little bit further to get into field goal range. As Young. Roll to the right a little bit. Throw. Nearly intercepted. And good job getting to the deflection. Again, easy for me to say. But I'm actually surprised that the offense can actually move the ball down the field. I mean, this is outstanding. Blake Young with the throw again. Ball completed, most likely a personal foul.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And that will bring DBT to the 15-yard line.
Automatic first down.
And scoring range for the Reapers. Trying to go up by 7 heading into halftime. Getting Barrett to the left of Blake Young. And up to Barrett. And look at that. You actually did this thing called running. I mean, I kind of wish that Sean Payton did it a few years earlier. Especially in 2018. 2nd and 1, Young. Throw caught, completed, and touchdown DBT. Matt Green on the reception, and DBT is back in the lead. And for some reason, we cannot kick the extra point because that's how we do. Just not completing the offensive thing, which is, score 7. Oh, I knew who that was going to. Can we tackle today? Thank you. And timeout by Georgia Southern. Yeah, so we will move back to the 4-2-5. Again, keep that speed. 7 fourths downs for Georgia Southern and 6 for DBT. And again, down goes Matt Roach. 3rd sack of the game for DBT. And brings up a 2nd and 17. And again, ticking off again. I don't know what he was doing. But brings up a 3rd and 6. And brings up a 4th down. And so we will see what Georgia Southern usually do. Punt? Are you kidding me? You have 7 seconds left in the first half. And you punt? And you punt? And you punt? Are you kidding? Man, all right. All right. Final play of the first half. We'll see what DBT can do. As Young. Throw to the right, throw it deep. Nearly intercepted. And that will be the end of the first half. DBT up by 6. And heading into conference play, doing a pretty good job. If anything, at least the defense could do, defense. Shout out to Jaden. Go Husky. Whoa, I don't know. I mean, being down by 10, yeah, good stuff. But Jaden, hope you're doing good, bro. Meanwhile, dealing with the halftime stats. Again, pretty evenly matched. Only 16 rush yards for Georgia Southern. 129 pass, 116 for DBT, and 19. Yeah, see, we need to learn how to run the ball. We need to learn how to get more blockers. That's what we need to do.
Jacobson to return.
Georgia Southern will receive the ball in the second half. Broken tackle. Breaks another tackle. Again, 3 sacks by this DBT defense. Under 45 yards. All right, let me get this out the way. There we go. Will DBT continue to pressure on defense in the second half? We will find out. And that went nowhere.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring
David Davis on the tackle and -1 on the carry. Bringing the pressure. And again, another sack by this DBT defense.
6 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
David Davis on the sack. And brings up a 3rd and 17 for the Reapers defense. I know it's offense, but we still kind of don't have one. 3rd and 17 for Georgia Southern. Bringing the pressure yet again. And what a hit.
Smith was the intended receiver on the play.
Briggs on the coverage, and again,
Makes it 4th and
we
long.
get to see the DBT offense. Oh, we get to see the DBT offense. Jeez. Marcus Kelly on the return. And again, good field position for this DBT offense. As Marcus Kelly passed the 50. And 17-yard return for Marcus Kelly. Good field position for this DBT offense. Buried to the right of Blake Young, and here we go. Setting up that screen. And nothing happened.
Loss of 12 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Fantastic offense to a good start. 2nd and 21. On the quarterback keeper. And that will be a gain of 6. Brings up a 3rd and 15. Reapers need to get to the 30-yard line. Young. Throw to the right a little bit. Throw it deep. Caught and completed. And that will be a 1st and goal for DBT. Marcus Kelly on the reception. 43 yards, and that will be a 1st and goal. Meanwhile, Washington did get a field goal. It is 20-13 Michigan with 8:58 left in the 3rd quarter. We're back over here. DBT with an opportunity to go up by 2 touchdowns. Blake Young taking off. Young trying to break a tackle and brings up a 3rd and goal. And here we go. 3rd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. Blake Young all by himself. Taking off yet again. Blake Young in the end zone and touchdown DBT. DVT up by 2 scores, 20-7 with 2:16 left in the third quarter. Gain of 1 for Rick McFadden. DVT will most likely probably move to a 2-man cover in the fourth quarter. We're bringing the pressure again, completed to Lawson. And that will be a first down for Georgia Southern. Yeah, you know, we could do that right now. Gain of 4 for McFadden. And brings up a 2nd and 6. Corners backing up a little bit. Hand off again to McFadden and 1 yard on the carry. And brings up a 3rd and 5. And again, down goes Roach yet again. Andrew Riggs on the sack and brings up a 4th down. Hey, look at that. The offense actually did the offense thing, which is score points. As DVT up by 3 scores. As we head into the fourth quarter, 27-7. Run completed. Gary Golden with 6 yards on the reception. Brings up a 2nd and 4. And again, we just probably going to remain in the 2-man cover. Probably for the remainder of the game. Setting up that screen. And nearly intercepted by Ward. Brings up in 3rd and 4. Uncompleted. And for some reason get the first down. So you mean you can't stay on the halfback? Like, what is wrong with you? Do I need to do everything? Well, again, I have to do everything. Roach taking off again. And that will be a gain of 2. Brings up a 2nd and 8 with 3:38 left in the game. Oh, they kind of throw everything off. Roach trying to tick off again. Trying to break a tackle, and that will be a gain of 12. And a false start, bringing the offense back.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Yeah, let's switch to a 4-4, but again, keep the 2-man cover.
Man left, man left. Check, 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 check. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Check 20.
And again, who is covering that man? Gain of 10 on the carry, or on the catch, by Adam Moore. And again, brings up a 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion. And Roach trying to take off and does. Gain of 3 and brings up a 3rd and 3.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
And what a hit. But brings up a first down. And that glare beaming over that dome of yours. But whoa, out of reach for Georgia Southern, if anything. Probably get some points on the board. See, I say that now, and here we go. All right, you know what? Don't worry about it, just bring the heat. See, there we go. Is that Gross on the sack? I believe it is. Rich Gross on the sack, and that will bring up a 2nd and 17 for Georgia Southern. Yeah, let's switch back to a 4-2-5 and just blitz the crap out of people. You know, kind of like always. Setting up that screen. And nearly intercepted again by Simmons.
Simmons in the coverage. 3rd down.
Check.
3rd and 17 for DBT. Going in at linebacker. Punt completed and brings up a 4th and 5.
That'll bring up 4th and 5.
Georgia Southern with nothing to lose.
18, look for 18. All day, baby, all day.
0 for 1 on 4th down.
Timeout on the field.
And DVT is 143 away from being undefeated in conference play.
Switch. 25. Switch.
Nearly intercepted. And DVT will take over. Minor on the coverage. Nearly intercepted. See, this is kind of the reason why you can't do offense either. Yeah. Hey, look at that. We get to see the defense again.
Check three.
Georgia Southern down by 20. Sack, fumble, recover. A.J. Taylor. And this will be the game for Georgia Southern. Again, Kyle Lawrence on the sack fumble. Pick up by A.J. Taylor. And the Reapers will move to 4-1. Heading into, I guess, another bye week? But again, that would have been a pick 6. Hey, look at that. The offense actually did the offensive thing, which is score points. I mean, who would have thought that DVT would score 34 points? And good job getting to McFadden. Ah, got that offsides.
Offside. Defense. Still second down.
Watch the safety creep. Get up, 3-8.
16 seconds left. Doing that receiver run. And that will be a gain of 1. We're wasting timeouts left and right. Brings up a 3rd and 5. Georgia Southern 5 for 11 on 3rd down. Punt completed some more. That will be a 1st down. We'll see if they'll go hurry up. They do. Let's switch back to a two-man cover. And what a hit. And final score 34-7. Dominating fashion for DVT. Blake Young, 14 of 21, 89.
Today's ball game. Please drive home safely.
And DVT is undefeated in conference play and the MAC. Georgia Southern dropping 2-3. DVT dropping, or words, Obi-Wan. Georgia Southern dropping 2-3. As for the Reapers, they go 2-4-1 and 2 wins away from going to a bowl game. To be honest, it really wasn't even close. Especially, that would have been at least 40-7 instead of 34-7. So we take a look at the game stats. Player stats. Again, Blake Young, 14 for 21, 89, 3 touchdowns, only 1 sack. Yeah, he is the quarterback moving forward. Neo Who. Again, Blake Young. Again, we don't run. What are we doing? So, Marcus Kelly with a touchdown. Got Kevin Martin with a touchdown. And Matt Green with a touchdown. Meanwhile, for the defense, dealing with sacks. Got Kyle Lawrence with 2. Andrew Riggs with 1. We got Ryan Larson with 1. David Davis with 1. Brandon White with 1. And Rich Gross with 1. So, not a bad stop for this DVT defense as we head out of here and take a look at scores around the country. So, we have Mizzou dominating over FCS East 41-14. Oh, look at Southern Miss with a win over FIU, JMU, the letter U, YOU. 42-37. Iowa losing to Notre Dame 35-20. Penn State with the win over BYU. Too many U's, I know. 49-20. Ohio State with the win over Illinois 24-10. Coastal Carolina losing over Arkansas State, and it wasn't even close, kind of like this one, 38-10. Looking at the game stats. 13 first downs to DVT's 10. 31 rushing yards to DVT's 61. And passing 195 to 189, so not too bad. Dealing with the players of the game, Blake Young, 14 of 20 from 189. And dealing with the defensive player of the game, Kyle Lawrence. Again, Kyle Lawrence will probably break Ryan Thurman's record. Maybe. If we keep at this pace. So we will advance going up against Central Michigan, and we will stop it at week number 8. Good run by McCarthy, and brings up a first down for Michigan. Kind of like in here. Again, big shout out to my man Jaden. My mistake. See, it's getting around this time. Shout out to Jaden Shell saying go Husky. I don't know, dealing with this Michigan running game going. But the Reapers going to 4-1. We have Andre Ratliff, ready to visit. Adam Rucker, ready to visit. And we also have Daniel Ware, John Williams, and Trey Brewster, ready to visit. So we will end this right here. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate all the original ones. Shout out to my man Jaden. Shout out to all the rest of the original ones. More to come dealing with Reapers football, which is actually good football. Be back with more tomorrow night. Whether that be Red Dead Redemption 2, State of Decay 2, I don't know, maybe Left 4 Dead 2, but nonetheless, enjoy the rest of your evening, and as always, stay original.